Morning, everyone. It's time for the first episode of Java with Janine. I'm hoping to do one of these every week. Where I'm probably going to be shooting a succession of four of them pretty close together. So if I'm wearing the same thing or my hair is the same, that's why. But I wanted to start sending these out once a week on a topic of interest. And today's topic of interest is refinancing. For some of you that have mortgages on your homes, if your mortgage is over 3%, 3.5%, or 4%, it's worth reconsidering refinancing. Last year in May, when our younger son bought his first house, which we're still house sitting, his mortgage rate was 2.75. That's the lowest rate I think I'd ever seen on a 30-year fixed. Well, now he's getting inundated with lots of letters from different lenders who would like to take over the mortgage and give him a 2.2 or a 2% mortgage, which is phenomenal because they're saying he's leaving money on the table. So I had to explain that one to him. Well, yes, you are. You can go from a $1,200 plus mortgage a month to, 800 and change. So it's a pretty substantial drop in monthly obligated cash flow. So the question is, should you refinance? Well, potentially, because the rates are so low, it's very cheap money. And of course, that makes the real estate market insane. As you probably guessed, houses are selling very quickly, especially in the Howard County area in Maryland. But then the question is, should you have a 30-year fixed, a 15-year fixed? I always opt for a 30-year fixed because then I control the obligated cash flow. My obligated cash flow is much less in a 30-year fixed, and I can then decide whether I want to save the money, invest the difference, et cetera. But I control that. If I want to turn it into a 15 or 20-year mortgage, I can do so by making an extra payment, a couple payments a year, or an extra payment a quarter. So depending on where you are in your retirement, timeline, or if you're newly retired, and you have an income stream coming in, and you have substantial savings, it's you controlling the asset essentially by doing that. So it's worth considering. Because we've never seen rates this low before. And the Fed has indicated they're not going to be raising rates anytime soon. So now is a good chance to have access to that money. The thing to remember about mortgages is a mortgage is a lien against your income. It's not necessarily a lien against the property. If you fail to pay taxes, even though you've almost paid your mortgage off and you don't pay your taxes, then they're going to come and get your house and you lose whatever the equity was. So I'm all about control and flexibility when it comes to the cash flow. So it's worth considering if you're thinking about refinancing. And if you don't know somebody that you'd like to talk to, we have some folks that we talk to all the time, so I can find out the latest rates and what's going on in the mortgage market. Or you can go to the credit union or the bank. And so there are a lot of options now, and I hope this was very helpful. I'm looking forward to the next time because we'll talk about cash. How much cash should you have in the bank? So have a great morning, a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.